Namaste students. हमेशा खुश रहो भैया. I am JV'n's Dr. Neeraj Dholia, Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences, Jyoti Vidhyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. So the subject we will study is the developmental biology, and this session which will be covered today is the phases of spermatogenesis and structure of sperm. So this session will be covered in 2 lectures because it have some lengthy portion, and the phases of spermatogenesis will be discovered today and the structure of sperm will be discovered in the next lecture. So earlier in the earlier lectures we have learned that there is 3 important part in the developmental biology. One is the gametogenesis, second is fertilization, and third is the cleavage. So the spermatogenesis is the part of the gametogenesis. What is the gametogenesis? We have discussed that gametogenesis is the production of the gametes, either male gamete or the female gamete. So the production of the male gamete, that is the production of the sperm, is known as the spermatogenesis, and the production of the egg or the ovum is known as the oogenesis. So the gametogenesis is controlled under the influence of various hormones, like hormones and the vitamins. Okay, so the follicle stimulating hormone is required for the production of the stimulation of the production of the gametes. Likewise, the vitamin A, vitamin E also required for the production of the healthy gametes. So basically, the spermatogenesis occurs in the germinal epithelium layer of the seminiferous tubules which are present in the testes. So in the anatomy of the testes, which we have discussed earlier, we have seen that is what is the seminiferous tubules and what are the germinal epithelium. So germinal epithelium have cells, specific cells, which are known as the primordial germ cells. Primordial germ cells, and that produces the male gametes. So the 3 phases are there of the production of the male gamete, that is the spermatogenesis. So there are 3 phases of the spermatogenesis. One is the multiplication phase, second is the growth phase, and third is the maturation phase. So in the multiplication phase, the repeated mitotic divisions are there in the primordial germ cells. So 2 terms are there, repeated and the mitotic divisions. Repeated means there are more than 1 divisions. A cycle of the divisions is there that that results in the production of the many spermatogonia. So the cells which are produced through the repeated mitotic division in the primordial germ cells are the spermatogonia, and the second term is used here, the mitotic division. So there are 2 types of cell division, meiosis and the mitosis. I think you are aware what is the mitotic division and the what is the meiosis division. So basically in the mitosis division, the number of the chromosomes remains constant, that if the parent cell is 2n, the daughter cell will also have the 2n number of the chromosomes. In contrast, in the meiosis cell divisions, the chromosome number get half. Okay, so if there are 2n in the parent cell, the daughter cell will have the n number of the chromosomes. So this is the basically basic difference between the meiosis and the mitotic division. So in after the repeated mitotic divisions, there are lots of spermatogonia is there, and the multiplication phase terminated here, and the growth phase starts. So in the growth phase, the spermatogonia increases in its size and collect the material, cytosolic material, DNA, proteins, vitamins, hormones, necessary mRNA for the production of the next phases. So after the growth phase, the spermatogonia increases in its size, and there is a production of the primary oocyte. So the result of the growth phase is the primary oocyte. Okay, so in the next phase, that is the maturation phase, there are sub phases are there. First is the meiosis 1, then meiosis 2, and then is the spermiogenesis. So there are three subphases in the maturation phase. First of all, the primary spermatocyte have the meiosis 1 cell division. So in the meiosis 1 cell division, the 2n chromosome number converted into the n number, and the cell which are produced by this manner known as the secondary spermatocyte. So the second division, that is meiosis 2, is occurs in the secondary spermatocyte, and the result of the second meiosis second is the spermatid. Okay, so the cells which are generated after the meiosis 2 division is known as the spermatid. And the another term which is asked very oftenly in the exams, that what is the spermatocytosis. So spermatocytosis is nothing but the production of the spermatid from the primordial germ cell. So the production of the spermatid from the primordial germ cell is known as the spermatocytosis. Next, a few changes occurs in the spermatid, and functional sperms are produced. So the process of the production of the sperms from the spermatids is known as the spermiogenesis. So what is the spermiogenesis? Spermiogenesis is the production of the sperms from the spermatids. So the overall spermatogenesis have the two processes. One is the spermatocytosis plus spermiogenesis. So spermatocytosis plus spermiogenesis is the phases of the spermatocytosis. So by this way, there is the production of the male gametes or the sperm. So this session is powered by digital version 2 Jyoti Vidhyapeeth Women's University Jaipur, and hope you are satisfied with this digital session. If you have any query, please write in the comment box. I will try to resolve it as soon as possible. Thank you.